Hello and welcome to another What's Up with me, Slidal. Today we're looking at the VK3001P, one of the three German Tier 6 medium tanks that are available in the tech tree, and my personal favourite. Why? Well, it's not really a master of any one thing, but it's a pretty good all-rounder in all respects. What I mean by that is its armour is not amazing, but it's okay. Its gun is not amazing, but it's okay. And its mobility is not amazing, but it's okay. And all of these three things add up to basically make a well-rounded tank that's quite playable and quite usable by most people. Now here we are on Sacred Valley today. We are expected to win this to 70% according to XVM, and although there's a lot of tier 7 tanks around, I'm quite fancying my chances, especially when I see that I spawn in the northeast corner, because if you've seen my KV1 derping video, you'll know that already that I have a favourite rock that I head towards, and I sidescrape. And you're going to see today how well this tank can sidescrape. Now I openly admit that it is also to do with the fact that the opposition are not the best players, and they don't really know where to shoot this, so I get lucky more than once, and I know that. But you will see the list of bounces that I rack up over the course of this game. This tank is the one that I actually had some time ago when I was working my way down the Tiger P line, and then I sold it when I got the Tiger P, and I've recently bought it back again just for fun and for one that I'm busy training up to use in clan skirmishes as another tier 6 option. I normally use the Type 64, but I'm using this one, and I've also recently bought back a T150 as well for a heavy option. So here I am heading off to my favourite spot. And it won't take me too long to get here. You'll see this tank is fairly quick. The AT2's heading this way, and he's a competent player as well. But other than that, there's not really a lot happening. There's one or two heavy tanks behind us, but I'm certainly going to arrive here first. This is quite quick. You can see the tank's now doing nearly 50 kilometers per hour. Once it gets in a straight line, it's pretty mobile. And my intention is to go straight past this opening. This one gap here on my left now is the one place where you can be sniped as you pass by it, but if you've got quite a quick tank, you'll tend to get past it easily. I normally then tend to hug the rocks quite closely here as I come around this corner in case a fast tank has got to the brow of the hill in front of me, so he can't get easy shots down on me. And then once I'm around this corner, that up ahead of me that you're looking at right now is my favourite side scraping rock. Now apologies, because I think there's a tiny bit of delay in the video. So there I am, I'm up against the rock, I'm side scraping, and you'll see I shot there, and that's because actually there was an enemy there. There he is, but for some reason the video had a little bit of delay in showing him. Here's the first bounce coming up, there you go. It bounces on the side of me, no damage done, although it does actually hit my gun, which I've got to use my repair kit early on. And there we've got an IS, now I miss him, and I'm straight back into my spot again. I'm a little bit concerned about this other IS down here, because he can see the side of my tank, but I can see him. I bounce it, and he actually does damage on me. Luckily, he hasn't got the 122mm top gun on him. And there's my first kill of the game, that challenger that I've seen early on. And there's also a bounce from an IS. And then this time I'm doing damage now. Now you can see that he's parked up, and I can know where I can shoot him. I do bounce from him once or twice, but I'm also putting shots into him, and he knows that it's not too long before he thinks, hang on, this is not really working out my way. So he backs off again. That one hits his mantle, which is no good. But the angle I've got here makes it very difficult for him to punch anything through me at all. And I'm trying to get clean shots on him, but he's getting himself into cover now. There's another bounce, and you see already just down in the left-hand corner, bottom left-hand corner of my screen, that I've already bounced 5 shots. I'm not too bothered about taking a shot in the tracks. The tracks are quite big on this tank, and they will eat it. There's another bounce, and meanwhile I'm doing damage to him, and I'm in the position to kill him now, and he knows that, which is why he's getting out of there. And there's the tracks again, but again, not bothered. No damage done. I can't be hit by the artillery in the position I am now, unless the artillery is in a very strange position, almost behind me. And I'm just going to try and pick off this IS, and I miss him unfortunately. My tracks are repaired, so I just roll back into cover a bit while I reload. And I'm trying to get a good shot on him, and he's away again. He's gone behind the building. But there's another bounce from the IS. Already there are, about 9 or 10 bounces from ISs from tier 7 tanks. There's another one that goes in. I rolled a little bit too far back. Now what I am concerned about is this BDR-1B, or as I call him, the Barry game, and this T-3485. So I've taken a bit of damage now, and 3485 bounces on me, but he's parked himself in a silly place. So there you go, have some more punishment. And this BDR down to my right is a real concern, because he can hit the whole side of my tank. But he is looking at me, but seems to not really know where to shoot, because he aims and bounces. Meanwhile, I put another one on him, kill him. There you go, second kill of the game. And now there's another bounce. Now already I've run out of space on my screen. There's another damage at 30.5 and another bounce. And if you look at the bottom left hand corner screen, the XVM has actually run out of space to show the number of bounces now. And there's the IS kill as well. And now that we've cleaned out this area, I can push on that and now use the mobility of the tank just to get cracking, to get ahead. The game's comfortably, we're looking pretty good here. It's 10-4. I've done over 2,000 damage, which is always respectable in a tier 6 tank, in a tier 6 game. Actually a tier 7 game, but with a tier 6 tank, it's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. And I am aware that our E25 and Crusader are probably going to get to their base quite quickly. And I'm actually thinking to myself now, you know, there was a Panzer 38 N8 seen down here a while ago, who hasn't been spotted since. So while everybody else is heading towards the base, I'm going to go and have a look for him, see if I can find him. I'm basically now just looking to do some extra damage. But what I really want to highlight about this tank is, apart from the gun being pretty good, I mean, it's average of 220 damage. The penetration's a little bit on the low side at 132, but you've just seen it is very effective still against some tier 7 tanks, particularly things like an IS, who don't have particularly good hull armour themselves. It's quite a mobile tank, and it actually has a bit of gun depression as well. It's not a bad tank at all. I quite like the 3001P. I'm just going back to where he was last seen to see if he's moved or if he's gone, and there he is. He's pretty much in the same space. Now this actually here is real fluke, because I auto lock him and shoot him on the fly. It bounces, but it hits the target while I'm actually shooting this move. Now he's never going to penetrate the front of me from there, so I can just park up and shoot him once, move a little bit closer to adjust my angle, aim again. I'm reloading in about 7 seconds. Bang, there's another kill. That is the end of the game. 15-5. I get 4 kills. And that's not the first time I got mastery in this, but I also got steel wall and high caliber and a string of other lesser awards. It's the second time I think I've got mastery in this tank, because it's not a particularly common tank, so it's quite easy to master if you have a good game like this. You see there that I did a little over 2,500 damage and got 1,276 XP, which is pretty impressive. Very pleased with that. And only the Jagdpanther was only the person that did a large amount of damage on the team. And yeah, from my 21 shots I took, 17 hit the target, 13 went in. I received 19 hit, and my armour blocked nearly 2,600 points of damage, which is nearly over 4 times the amount of hit points that this vehicle has. 45,000 credits made after payment. Hope you've enjoyed the video. As ever, subscribe. I'm Slide Owl. Thank you very much. Goodbye.